In this video, we'll be discussing how peak performing sales professionals know how to accomplish great things by taking responsibility. We now know that peak performing sales professionals set and achieve their goals. They have above average accomplishments and they excel above the norm. They influence a lot of lives and they improve a lot of lives. Peak performers create progressive change and they create new opportunities for others. They meet all challenges. In order to do these things, they take responsibility. They hold themselves accountable for the choices they or their teams make and the results of those choices. Peak performers never use, "It's the economy, prices are too high," and so on. When they make a decision and envision a goal, they become devoted, dedicated, and deliberately pledge themselves, their activities, and efforts towards achieving those goals. Peak performers burn their boats to take the island, so there's no turning back. They don't get involved with their goals, they get committed. Have you heard the story about the ham and eggs? In the ham and eggs, the pig is committed, the chicken is just involved. Even with all the commitment and the accountability, peak performing sales professionals know that things just don't always turn out the way they planned. They make mistakes. As a matter of fact, successful people know that mistakes are inevitable within their lifestyle. In the dictionary, mistake comes before success and victory. They know that in a matter of definition, a high goal is something that is tough to meet. They know that unreached goals may be considered a failure. Successful people know that if they had no failures in the year, it was not a perfect year. No failures in a year simply means that their goals were too low and they could have achieved a lot more had they set the goals higher and missed a few of them. For peak performing sales professionals, failures are bittersweet. They look at every failure as an opportunity to find out what doesn't work. They never feel defeated by failure. They know it's never too late to try again. Quotes: Wayne Gretzky, "I never made a shot I didn't take." Michael Jordan has a YouTube video called Failure, discussing how he missed 9,000 basketball shots and how he failed over and over again. Then he closes with, "This is why I succeed." Peak performing sales professionals keep raising the upper limit. They consciously make an effort not to accept failure or achievement as an end. Like Tim Grover says in his book, Relentless, once you complete a goal, then it's next. Everyone knows the story of Roger Bannister, who broke the record for being the first person to run a mile in under 4 minutes. That same year and since then, many athletes have run a mile in under 4 minutes. It is now the standard. This is what happens when you never set plateaus. Tom Hopkins, in his best-selling book, How to Master the Art of Selling, states on how peak performers see failures in sales. 1. I never see failure as failure, but as a learning experience. 2. I never see failure as failure, but as an opportunity to develop my sense of humor. 3. I never see failure as failure, but only as a negative feedback I need to change course in my direction. 4. I never see failure as failure, but only as the opportunity to practice my techniques and perfect my performance. And my favorite, I never see failure as failure, but only as the game I must play to win. Peak performing sales professionals know that results do not occur in direct proportion with the percentage of quality, work, and effort put towards that result. Too many times I hear from salespeople, "I am working as hard as I can," or "You act like I'm not working." My response has always been, if I thought you were not working, you would be fired already. Now the reality is that I know that they are working, but are they working on the steps, on the processes, to be successful in reaching or exceeding their sales revenue targets? If 10 critical steps are required to accomplish a goal, and the salesperson has the ability to accomplish 9 out of 10 of them, but doesn't have the ability to accomplish 1 of them, then the final result or accomplishment will not be obtained, meaning 0% accomplishment even though 90% of the job was well done. Salespeople know this all too well. Prospecting, finding the right clients for their services or products, asking great questions to cover the root of the prospect's problems they can solve, demonstrating the cost if the problems are not fixed once and for all, showing the prospect that they will have at least a 3-to-1 return on investment by investing in our products and services, making a great presentation to all the decision makers involved, overcoming all objections, but if they lack the ability to close, they won't make a sale. No sale, no commission. No commission, no income. If a salesperson is doing 80% of his job perfectly, does he make 80% of the commission? No, he makes zero commission. Peak performing sales professionals refuse to give up during internal and external pressures. They know that they have to go the whole way. Action items. 1. Retrain your mind on how you see failures using affirmations, or as Tony Robbins says, incantations. 2. Take responsibility for your results and the results of your team, good or bad, no excuses. 3. Don't or accept plateaus, either self-imposed or by others. If you believe it and conceive it, you will achieve it. 4. Remember, records are made to be broken. So when you hit a new high in sales for the month, next, go for it. Number 5, have a sales process with 5 to 7 steps, no more than 7. Follow the process step by step. Greatness is being world class. Sell to greatness.